Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. This is Rhonda with Dandy Finds, and as you can see, I've got my second cup of coffee this morning. There's a couple of things that I want to cover today. One is the technology that you're looking at, and the other is what I'm thinking about for the new year. As you can see, I've moved around in the house. I'm in a different area, and behind me, those who are part of our family will recognize that very well because it used to hang in Mama's living room, and when she passed away, I inherited it because I told her for years that when she was gone, I wanted those. And so there's another one of Jesus in the laundry room. But they hang here and they remind me of her every single day. Let's talk about technology first. When I first started making these videos, just a short while ago, I thought I was going to get better and better and fancier and more fancy, and like I see normal YouTubers do that I watch on a regular basis. I can tell you now that is not going to happen. I do not have the technical skill to do that, and that's okay because I'm just going to do me. If you watch it, fine. If you don't, fine. So just want to give you a little disclaimer about that. Hold on. I'm going to put my coffee down. And my coffee is especially delicious this morning because what my lovely husband has started doing is when the coffee pot gets low, see, he doesn't like flavored coffees like I do. And so when the coffee pot gets low, he adds more water and he'll dump in some of my flavored coffee and kind of brew another little pot. And so he leaves that for me. He sets out my cup and he sets out my spoon for my sugar every morning. And it's just a little way that he says, I love you today. And we like those things. So let's talk about the new year. Last year, 2022, was a little rough for me. Those who know me know that I had some physical challenges that kept me from doing a lot of the things that I wanted to do. I had eye surgery, so I had to sit on the couch for like 2 months. I had a pinched nerve, so I couldn't walk very well. Fell down the stairs, broke a toe. Then I had COVID, and then I've had a couple of bouts of vertigo, which I'm still dealing with. So all that happened, and I've never had so many physical limitations happen to me in 1 year. And it was frustrating, to say the least. But coming up on the new year, I'm still a little wobbly from the vertigo, but I don't want to focus on all those physical limitations anymore. I'm kind of tired of it. It's not my way. And so my new mantra, I guess, for the new year is to refocus and refocus on the things that I kind of put on the back burner last year. Some of those things are just being more mindful of the day. Sometimes you get up in the morning, you walk through your day and you get your things done. And at the evening, you sit down and you wonder what happened to the day and what did I really do? And so one of the things that fell by the wayside last year was posting in my journal. And those who know me know that I am a journaler. And so the year slipped by and not a lot was documented. And so for the new year, that's one of the things that I've picked up again. I don't know how long it'll last. You know how those things go. But it feels good for me to pick up a book at the beginning of the day and just jot down a few thoughts. I jot down what I'm praying for that day and just things that are on my mind and things that happen. So, yeah, that's kind of where my new year's going. And I've had two really interesting things happen already in the new year. So I thought I would share those for those who are interested in my reselling endeavors, which I am so excited about. I started reselling May, June last year. I learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. And so 2023 is giving me the chance to refocus my efforts and do some things differently this year. but it's very, very exciting when you make a sale on a reselling site, and I just love that feeling. I love providing things to people, but most of all, I enjoy the hunt. I admit that I may be a little addicted to thrifting, but that's okay because it's just fun for me. And because I don't want to have all this in my house, the reselling process is perfect for that. So I did visit Goodwill the first day I went back to work this year, and I got some really interesting things. And I learned something new about my Goodwill. Now, obviously, everyone who shops at Goodwill knows that when you walk in the door, there's a color of the day, and the color of the day is half off. So I try to look for those items that I can find that are the color of the day. So Monday, the color of the day was red. And so I went straight to the men's shirts because I had done a summary of my sales last year, and one of the things that sold really well was clothing, men's clothing. And so I wanted to find a couple of things, and I found a Tommy Bahama shirt, and I found another name brand that looked really good. So I put those in my cart, and they had red tags, so they were half off. And then I found one, a shirt that was a name brand with tags. So I popped that in my cart. And when I got to checkout, they only charged me like, gosh, what was 99 cents or something like that. Oh yeah, it was exactly 99 cents. And I don't like to cheat anybody. And so I asked her about that. I said, why did you just charge me such a small amount for that shirt? And she said, it's got a blue tag. And she pointed to the door. And there was a sign, which I had missed, that said on Monday, everything that has a blue tag is 99 cents. And so I found this shirt with tags for 99 cents. Very exciting for me. So we're going to sell those on eBay and or Mercari, whichever. So I had a really good sale already this year that I'd like to tell you about. We went to an estate sale not too long ago, and it was I did, Randy had to work that day. It was the last day of the sale. They'd been selling for 3 days. And so, there was things that the resellers had picked over. And so as I went through the house, I was looking at this and that, and one of the things that I found that I picked up was a set of old made cards, playing cards. And it was in the plastic box. It had the Sears tag on it that said it had been 69 cents way back when these were first purchased. And I don't know what year they were purchased, but it was quite a while ago. And I thought, you know what? People buy a lot of things on eBay, and somebody's really going to like those. And so I bought them. They were half off. I paid 50 cents. So I got home and I started looking them up, and people actually do collect homemade cards. And so I put them out there at the top price, actually a little more than the top price. And I thought, somebody's going to look at that. They're going to give me an offer, and, we'll sell them. If I make any money at all, it will be worth it. Those things sold yesterday, and I was so excited. They didn't ask for an offer. They paid full price, and thank you very much if you're watching this. I appreciate that. But they bought them for $35. You heard that correctly. $35 for a vintage pack of old made cards. And it was so fun when I saw that. I just get a little kick every time something sells, but that one was especially fun because it went apparently to a collector or someone who loves vintage things, and I think that that's amazing. I'm sure that they're happy to have them, and I was happy to sell them. And so that's kind of all I have to share today. It's raining, so the weather's not nice, but I hope that you're going to have a good day, and I'll try to as well. And I'll talk to you again soon.